Few days after the Presidential and National Assembly election, INEC has issued the certificate of return to winners of the February 25th Senatorial election. The chairman of INEC, Mahmood Yakubu, made the presentation at the National Collation Center, the International Conference Center in Abuja. Yakubu had on Saturday said winners were declared for 423 legislative seats, indicating that supplementary elections will be conducted in 46 other constituencies.
I see long queues. Anytime I see those queues, I am troubled because I fought against these obnoxious policies when I was president of the NLC. None of those things have changed. I'm even much more convinced now that we need to take some radical decisions to ensure that the petroleum product that we consume is refined in Nigeria, together with the other byproducts arising from the process of refining. So I will go to Senate to begin to lament it. We will go to Senate to fight it, to make it a reality, and to impose sanction. We make laws that must be enforced. I want to be in a Senate, that protect people such that police can't arrest an innocent person and turn him to be a criminal, while the real criminal has become a witness. There are a couple of things we can do differently to give every Nigerian a sense of ownership. It's not all about bread and butter. Beyond those are other issues of equity, fairness, and respect for the Nigerian citizen.
The other time, there were some, a little more than now, and they still couldn't make an impact because you need a critical mass for some of the things that we need to do. But that notwithstanding, the few of us that are there, we're not going there for decoration. We are going to work even harder than the men, and you will feel our impact. What does adequate representation mean? Almost every chairman in the FCT is an indigent. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who represents you, it's who works for you that matters. The senator of the FCT is an indigent. He's been there for 20 years. And if they're not adequately represented, it's because of the caliber of people they take there, not the tribe that matters. And a time must come in this country when your tribe does not matter. Is your character, what can you bring, your capacity, that's what should count. And now, I have lived here from 1988 to now. I am not indigenous born, but I know this place as well as any other, and they will see a difference and know that it's not the tribe of who represents you that matters, but what the person is bringing to the table, the capacity, what the person is willing to do. That's what matters most.
When I get here, I know that my bills are going to be youth-oriented this time around. My bills will be youth-oriented, but whatever that is going to lift up our Nigerian youth, whatever that is going to bring them out of unemployment is what I'm going to pursue in the Senate. And again, not only that, I'm going to pursue good governance. Any bill that is going to enhance the governance of Nigeria, that is going to devolve more power to the other federation units of Nigeria. Those are the things that I'm going to pursue. And then I'm going to add social security bill with it.
The 9th Senate, where I was opportune to serve, was one that we saw as a Senate or a session where we needed to break new ground. And there's no doubt in the fact that the 10th Senate is supposed to be a Senate of consolidation, where we'll be able to further strengthen the various programs that we started during the 9th Senate. Unlike the previous sessions, the 9th Senate did so much to break new ground. We were able to pass landmark bills into law, one of which was the Petroleum Industry Governance Bill, and then we had the Electoral Bill. And there's no doubt in the fact that the Petroleum Industry Bill is one that would shape the economy of this country, especially in the oil and gas sector. There's also no doubt in the fact that the electoral bill that will pass into law in 2022 is one that is also changing the electoral landscape, of Nigeria, in terms of ensuring that the votes of the Nigerian people, the Nigerian voters, will count. Going to the 10th Senate, there's no doubt the fact that we need to work hard to make additional laws that will ensure good governance in this country, that will ensure that our economy is better put in shape, and that will ensure that we're able to pay particular and conscious attention to the area of how best we can improve on the situation of our youth in this country.
We will focus on dealing with insecurity. I want us to dialogue with all the agitators, whether they are from the south or east or west. We want dialogue with them. We must stop the killings. The money, huge sums of money spent yearly in buying weapons should be put to good use. So we must focus on the people. What do Nigerians need? So we must address those issues. It can't be business as usual. It shouldn't be.
I feel excited that once again you can say that we're on the march again. I'm happy that this transition, which appears to have challenges, is finally coming to some kind of conclusion. And I'm full of hope that with this new responsibility, we can rearrange and reorder our country in the best interest of our people. This is where we are. Bringing the experience, I'm bringing the kind of grassroots interest that I've always shown. I'm going to be very, very strong about empowering the grassroots.
And for me, re-elected, I have this responsibility to do better than we have done in the 9th Senate. And of course, that begins with selecting a leader. And I've been talking to a few of my colleagues and friends that have been re-elected and who are newly elected, and we have agreed that this time around we'll try and work very assiduously towards electing an effective, a more effective, a more committed, a more patriotic Senate President. We expect that, given the aspect that we have gone through now as a country, and the role of the Senate, I want to believe that we all know that the former or the serving Senate President is doing his utmost best, but I think that we'll have to upgrade.